Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren and this is my channel, and actually Lori. So right now it is 8:27 p.m. December 31st, which is New Year's Eve. So when you're seeing this, it may be like super late because it's 8:30 and I want to have this up the night I recorded, and I still got to edit and stuff too. So you know, y'all know this would not be a normal video if my intro did not include useless information that y'all don't have to know and was super long like it always is. It wouldn't even be my video if I didn't do that. So, but again, like I say in every video, excuse the background noise because you know you gonna hear it, so just excuse it. But yeah, so pretty much like I just told y'all, it's New Year's Eve and I wanna do a video dedicated to this year 2018, tell you the highlights of 2018 and then like what I've learned, you know. But yeah, I want to that's what I want to do. You know, nothing like real sad or nothing, just you know what it is, what it is. As y'all can see, I'm in a good mood today. I did my hair yesterday. I will have a video up all about my box braids, so I did not record me doing them, but I have a video up about, you know, soon about my braids. Oh my god, I'm doing so much useless talking. Let's get into this video. So as for like my highlights of this year, I wanted to start like with the really good positives. So the highlights, the biggest highlight of this year was back in, I want to say it was definitely August. It was the weekend before school started. I think it was no, not the weekend, it was like on a Wednesday, something like that. Guess what I did? I went to the On the Run 2 tour concert, Beyonce and JAYZ, pretty much. I don't know if in this video I will include a video, but if I got, you know, a little clip I want to show y'all, I will include it because it was really dope. One day you're screaming and love me now, the next day you're so cold. One day you're here, one day you're there, one day you care. It's so unfair. You ready? So we put up to that was a really good experience, and I definitely recommend anybody to go check out like one of their shows, whether it's individually or if they ever like tour together again, because like I live in Arkansas, y'all, right? I ain't gonna tell y'all where, I ain't gonna give you all my business, all my tea, but I live in Arkansas. So me and my mom, we drove up to Nashville, Tennessee. That was about 6 hours, and we went and saw B&J. It was dope. Like the whole atmosphere was like you wouldn't expect it, but it was just a dope atmosphere. Like the people that was there, it was just a dope experience. So that was definitely a highlight of this year. My second highlight was another concert. Again, I went to the J. Cole's KOD tour show, concert. I don't know what to call them, y'all, but it was the KOD tour. He came to Little Rock and that was dope. You know, I went with my sister and whatnot. You know, it was cool. I'm gonna include a super funny clip like right now. Is it just a hit and run? See you again. Now, in that clip that y'all just watched, I know I sounded so tone deaf, but it was such a fun experience. Like again, I recommend, but again, although like I just said about JAYZ and Beyonce, I definitely recommend that y'all go to a J. Cole show because he did such a good job. Y'all know, if y'all like see what the Shade Room posted about him, and just based off his music, he's a very chill dude. Like, he doesn't do the most, and you can definitely tell that by his stage presence. Like, that's what I love about rappers. It's their stage presence that they have. Not everybody got that, but him and definitely JAYZ, they have such amazing stage presence. Like, I definitely recommend you go see either a J. Cole show or a JAYZ show, or wild out and go to a B and J show, you know. Okay, so as for the third highlight of this year, these next highlights are like, the B and J was like right here, right? J. Cole was like right here. These are like mediocre, but it was still highlights. So the first one was, I didn't do much at all for my birthday, but I turned 21 this year, and I was blessed to see another year, you know. I didn't have to make it to 21 years, but thank God he allowed it, and here I am now. I didn't post nothing about my birthday, so don't worry about it. It was December 5th. I turned 21. I'm grown. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm drinking in this cup. It is New Year's, right? Now I'm just playing this Pepsi. But I turned 21. The fourth was my sister's graduation. It wasn't about me, but it was such a, you know, a good experience, you know. Obviously my little sister graduated, and that was good, right? So she's grown like me, but she ain't grown like me. It was a nice family event. And then this last highlight, this is just like what I can remember off the top of my head, y'all. But hey y'all, I know this is a random spot for y'all to see me like this, but I'm editing the video, and I know I just said the last highlight, but I actually forgot to mention that, number one, I finally hit 100 subscribers this year. I hit 100 subscribers back in August, and that was right before, like a month or so before my 1-year anniversary. So I was able to hit 100 subscribers, which was really good and a big goal for me with my channel. And then finally, the biggest one yet, I don't know how I forgot to mention it, the first brand that I have ever had to reached out to me, sent me free products, and allowed me to review them for you guys. And then it would have been like good based off the simple fact that it was a brand, but the fact that the products actually worked really well in my hair, and I still actively use the oil they sent me. They sent me a deep conditioner in the oil, and there was Grow Vita hair solutions. And yeah, I just was really thankful about that. So I just can't believe I forgot to mention those two. But I just wanted to say this. So I'm acting crazy because I keep talking. Continue watching the video. The last highlight was technically December of 2017, but you know, why not include it? My sister's debutante, and the reason this was a highlight for me was because I stepped up as like a sister, like a big sister. I really did like help that whole day with the process. I did her hair, and she has super thick hair. Like, oh my god, her hair is so thick, y'all. Oh, so if you saw those two little videos I posted on Instagram, that's her hair. Obviously, I think I told y'all. But if you don't know how thick I'm talking about, you can just go look at those. I don't think those videos do it quite enough justice, but yeah. I did her hair, makeup, all that. I got it ready. You know, I did all that stuff. Took the pictures, so you know, all that good stuff. So those were pretty much, you know, the highlights. You know, very simple, very subtle, but it was a good year, but it wasn't a good year at the same time. But we are not making this a sad video at all. But so yeah, I mean, that's the highlights. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I learned from 2018. So a lot of this stuff y'all probably gonna be like, no duh, like you didn't know it. But yeah, so now I don't even know how to like get into it. The first thing I learned from 2018 was it was not about fake family or fake people, but how to what's the word, go about them. So in my head, if you didn't meet certain requirements, no matter who you was, family member, it don't matter, you were like fake, because I have these standards that I set for people in general that they rarely meet, you know? Like, it was this meme I shared, and it was like, you see the good, I don't know what that meme said, I can't even lie, but I think it was just along the lines of, you put people on a higher standard than they deserve, pretty much. And I had that problem big with a lot of people in my family, not even just in my family, my life, but period, point in the blank. I had that problem really, really bad. Just sitting, and I would get let down, like my feelings would be hurt, and it could be like the smallest thing, like you calling me back, or me expecting you to be y'all, to be super supportive of my channel, like me expecting people to just wanna, like, so like for example, somebody like a cousin or whatever the case may be, supporting my channel, right? So this is an example of the standards and stuff. So I see, you know, whoever, whatever, supporting a friend, whatever the case may be, you know, posting, you know, whatever it may be, whether it's music, whatever the person do, you reposting it on your channel, not your channel, your Instagram, your Facebook, even Snapchat, you know, I would automatically expect that same for me, like for them to do to me, because I would expect for you to obviously support me being, you know, your cousin, niece, sister, whatever. I'm not like speaking specifically about nobody, I'm just telling y'all in general, like stuff I've just peeped this year. I would just automatically expect, you know, obviously, like, ooh, they're supporting this person, they're obviously gonna throw my YouTube link around and help me get my followers up, you know. But no, let down, you know, or just different things like, oh, I reach out to this person all the time, they're gonna reach out to me, because why wouldn't they? And it's like little stuff like that, little standards, little expectations that people just don't meet. And then just, you know, people's, I won't say character flaws, because that's toxic, but their character traits that's not up to par, if that makes sense. So just how people are in general, I've learned to accept that, I guess. Like, don't, like, there's, my standard used to be like up to here. I used to expect high people. It's like right here now, and that's like definitely a lesson that I have learned, that you should only expect, you know, the saying, I can trust you as far as I can throw you. That's how it should be for your expectations. And ever since I dropped them expectations, I haven't been feeling no type of way about nobody. And like, I used to be real butthurt over a few people. Well, and that people don't even know it. Like, I wouldn't vocalize it, but I used to be like, why are they like this? But that's what it is. I've truly 150% accepted people for who they are, and not like in a positive way, like I'm gonna love you no matter what you are, but no, like, I'm gonna step back. I know how you are. I'm not gonna cut you off, because that's like doing the most. You're not toxic, you're just, I know what to expect from you. And that's just how you need to go about life, in my opinion. And that's like the biggest lesson that I have learned this year, literally, like from January to December. That's the biggest lesson I've learned, right? So the second lesson that I have learned this year, it's not even a lesson, it's just something that I've truly, at this point, I may be wrong, like this time next year it may be completely different, but I've learned about myself, is that college is absolutely not for me. Now, as y'all know, I've been saying this on my channel since I've had my channel. I'm in college, so I'm going into my my 6th semester, so my 3rd year, but 6th semester of college, right? And I'll finally be a junior next semester. I should have been one this semester, but you know how them hours is, so I'll be one next semester. But I've truly learned that college is not for me at all. I don't know what is for me, but it's not college. I'm not dropping out because I ain't got no job and them loans, and I'm not ready for that next step of stress that I will have to worry about if I dropped out of school. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you drop out, a couple months after you drop out, like maybe up to 6, they'll give you a break or whatever, and then you got to start paying back them loans you took out. Well, and I'm not ready for that, but so I'm still in school. Like, January 14th, I will be up in class at 11 a.m. right? And I'm only gonna be a part-time student next semester, but yeah, I've just truly learned that school is not for me. And I don't know if it's because I don't have any friends, and I say this a lot on my channel too. Like, I don't have any friends. It is not something that I just consciously stay up thinking about. Like, it's just terrible. Sometimes I have my days where it's like, dang, I really wish I had somebody to do something with today, somebody my age, you know, just like that. But it's nothing like terrible. I get in my feelings about it, I ain't even gonna lie, but it's not that bad to where, like, I don't know. Anyways, but I feel like it's something that subconsciously bothers me that I don't think about. I don't know. It just makes school hard because it's hard being in school when you have nobody. And that sounds really depressing, and I'm trying my best not to make it sound depressing. Like, I'm not even gonna get in my feelings about it saying it, but it's really hard. And I don't know if I hate school because I don't have nobody there, and it just makes it worse. If it's my major and I need to change my major, or because my major is nursing, or is it because I just don't like school itself? And when I say I don't have friends, I don't mean like them cordial friends. I mean like real best friends. Like, I don't have that relationship. You see, don't have that with nobody. So that just makes it really hard. So that's something that I've learned about myself this year. Now, I don't know how to fix this. This is still an active problem. I'm going into 2019 with this problem, but I'm going to be positive about it for the time being. But that's definitely something that I have noticed, you know, like something I've learned from myself. And then the final thing, now I'm not learning this big old stuff that other people will, like being all positive, like this year was so good, and although I had bad times, I'm still so no. 2018 sucked. It had high points, but it sucked. But you know, I'm just saying. I had to throw this in before I get to my last point. My last thing I've learned is, now this is not really a learn. This is something that I will be taking into next year. So I have decided to, this is like so extra, it doesn't even go with the rest of this video, but I've decided to move home churches. Now, I haven't did it yet. I haven't been to church in a long time, but I've decided to do that. Now, I'm not gonna go into all my business, all my tea, anything like that, but something happened like earlier this year, not necessarily in a church, but involving church people, and they kind of just shifted my rock. And then at the time, I was like so deep up in my faith and journey with God. Not that I've lost that, because you know, that's still my homie. Like, honestly, truly, I love him. But yeah, so I was so into that when this situation happened, I completely felt like this is okay. Like, it's okay that this happened, and this, like, it was almost like God was talking to me. Not like I heard his voice, but like the way my mind was about the whole situation. I don't know what other thing it could have been, but so the situation happened. I'm like, this is okay. And then I should go, instead of going this way, this is the best way I can explain it without telling all my business. Instead of going this way, like I thought, this way, take this right, you know? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like everything felt okay. Like, I knew exactly what to do. But when you have other people in your life who are influential to you, not toxic, not anything like that. Everybody's journey is different, so not bad people at all, but just people who are influential to you. They have their own beliefs and their own thoughts, and you listen to them instead of listening what's deep in you, like deep. Listening to that tiny, tiny, tiny voice that's in you, you can really get messed up. So instead of moving on to a new church, like I probably should have done the beginning, the second it happened, like I already knew the church that I wanted to go to and everything. It's like how everything happened, it was crazy, like crazy. But instead of, you know, doing what I should have did, I just kind of stayed. I didn't go back, but I didn't move on either. I went back to the same church that's like in this direction a couple times, but nothing too fancy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. But what I learned is that other than I'm changing home churches, and I know the church I want to go to, because I found it on Facebook actually, but I know the church I want to go to, but I done split this into two. The one is I'm going to change churches, but the other thing I learned is it's hard to listen to yourself. Like, it's hard to follow that small voice, that tiny, tiny, tiny small voice that affects your decisions, whether what you believe in. Well, I don't want to say whether what you believe in. It's God. That's all I'm saying. That small little voice, like that voice that tell, like, if you driving home from somewhere and you usually go straight, but something in your head says turn left instead of going straight. So you still going the same way, but you decide to turn left and go around this way instead of just going straight through. That voice that tells you to go this way, and you see a pregnant lady and her mom run out of gas about half a mile from the gas station, and you get there in time, and a trustworthy person to take her little gas tank, fill it up for her, and take it back to her so her and her mom can get to the gas station and fill up the tank, and she's big and pregnant. That voice that told you to do that and help that family out and make you feel good while doing it is God. That's what it is. So that's that small voice. And then you got to listen to your own conscience and trust yourself. Trust yourself. Okay? Because throughout that whole thing, I was just telling y'all, like, about I don't know what to do. Like I just said, listening to other people, it had me second guessing myself. Like, and then it was like, well, why am I feeling this way? Like, and it wasn't even bad feelings, but like, is it God? Is it the devil? Is it God? Like, every decision I want to make, I want it to be led by God, especially if it's like involving church, like, you know. But yeah, just trust yourself. That's pretty much it. But yeah, the last accomplishment or high point or the best part of 2018 that I forgot to put at the beginning, and I also forgot to mention just a second ago, was that I finally reached 100 subscribers this year. I actually got up to 128 because it's still the 31st, and I got 128. Honestly, I thought I would be further along on my channel than this, but I haven't been as consistent as I could have been, and it's the same thing on my Instagram. I haven't been as consistent as I could have been because, you know, I just haven't. But I'm so happy I reached 100 subscribers this year, let alone 128. I actually reached 100 in August, which was pretty good. So yeah, that's also what I wanted to say. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to this outro or whatever. But yeah, y'all, I think that's pretty much the end to this video. First, I'm going to recap, okay? I'm going to recap because I did a lot of talking. As for, you know, the highlights of the year was the Beyonce and JAYZ concert, the J. Cole concert, me turning 21, my sister's graduation, and her debutante. And as for the lessons I've learned, is just to, the lessons I've learned and what I've learned about myself is know what to expect from people. Like, don't have high expectations. Prepare for the best, but always expect the worst. I don't know if that's not how you're supposed to say it. Oh, Just know what to expect from people. Okay? I hate college. Period, point in the blank. I just hate college. The third one is I'm moving churches. And then the fourth one is to trust yourself. Trust yourself. Listen to that small voice and you listen to God. Okay? That's it. Trust yourself. Listen to God. And you'll be happy. I'm still learning this. So I'm telling y'all this is what I learned. And I'm bringing all of this into 2019 to better myself. That doesn't mean I'm still not going to make mistakes and still, you know, not going to be perfect, because I ain't going to be. But at least I have these past experiences and past revolutions and epiphanies and all this stuff to help God next year. You know, whether even if you don't think about it that way, that's what it is. You're just using your past to help with your future. But yeah, y'all, I guess that's it. I really hope this video give views. If it don't, whoever watch it, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for sitting through and watching this video. I truly appreciate you. So please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, share this video with a friend if you would like, you know, and then also subscribe to my channel, please. I finally reached 128 like yesterday or maybe the day before that, but the goal, I'm learning to go in small increments. So now the goal is just 150. I want to get to 150 very soon. So please just subscribe down below. I truly appreciate it. You don't even know the level on how much I would appreciate it. But yeah, I think that's it. So thank you, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.